Hello guys, today I wanna tell you how to play on new Meepo. For a long time, Meepo was a dead hero. It was quite difficult to win on him after all fixes, like ult at level 4 instead of level 3, because of which Meepo couldn't get items and level in time, and it was really hard to win on him. But recently I found rather interesting trick, which can revive Meepo and make him strong hero again. So today I will tell you about new tactics of playing Meepo, about new gameplay, builds and all changes. But first, thanks to everyone who leaves comments, likes and subscribes to channel, it really helps a lot, thank you. So first, let's talk about changes. In last patches Meepo shot was changed. Now it gives each Meepo a new spell. How he works: Meepo fling the nearest clone at the enemy on 900 distance, slow enemy down by 50% for 3 seconds and deal 100 damage. To be honest, this spell is really funny. When I saw new shot, I immediately wanted to play on Meepo. Just look on these guys, that's really amazing. New shot makes Meepo more mobile. Thanks to it, you don't even need blink, because now each Meepo can easily get to the enemy, slow him down and kill with nets. Previously enemies could kite Meepo easily, but with new shot, enemies can't kite us. Also in this patch, poofs now inflict pure damage instead of magic, and damage from poofs was reduced by 25%. This change made Meepo weaker in early stage. Now it's more difficult for us to farm, since magic damage has decreased. The fact is that line creeps and most jungle creeps don't have magic resistance, so this change literally reduced damage from poofs by 25%, which makes it more difficult for us to farm creeps. For example, now we can't kill a pack of lane creeps for 2 poofs in the early levels, which greatly slows down our farm. But not everything is as bad as you may think. I recently discovered a rather interesting trick, thanks to which Meepo can still be very strong. This trick lies in fact that when we take +2 to all attributes, our clones gets +4 to all attributes instead of +2. No, this is not a bug. This is a mechanic that also works with power threads. How it works? Clones get the same stats as our main Meepo, but also +2 attributes are given to each clone. So the clone firstly gets +2 stats from main Meepo, and +2 he gets since each clone is given +2 stats. I can understand that this sounds difficult, but the main thing here is that when we choose skill point for +2 stats, our clones gets +4 stats. So if we take +2 to all stats 5 times, each clone will get +20 to all attributes. So we literally get free Scuddy, I mean the same stats. Just imagine how strong it is in early stage. So, to use this trick, I'll firstly show you a new skill build. At the first level we take Poof. Later we will not max it, we take it only for 1 skill point, just to quickly teleport between clones. At level 2 and 3 we learn passive by 2 skill points. This is enough to have a good lifesteal. Next we take ulti at level 4, and then instead of learning spells we take +2 to all attributes. Usually I take them 5 times, so I get +20 to all stats for each clone, already at level 9. So my clone have 1800 HP and 100 damage at minute 9, and that's really cool. You may ask, but how we will farm without poofs? It's quite simple. Thanks to big attack and attack speed, our clone can quickly farm forest, and the main hero can stay on mid to get all XP and gold from lane creeps. So thanks to free stats, our clones can farm very quickly, so we get items and level faster, which will help us to win thanks to early items and stats. Usually I take nets only after level 12, but sometimes if you feel that you can kill enemy, you can take it for 1 skill point until level 10. Next, at level 10 we take talent for +20 base damage. In synergy with this talent and free stats, our clones will have about 160 damage, even without ethereal. Just imagine how powerful it is. These clones can quickly farm jungle, push or burst enemies from hand. Also with these clones we can easily kill Roshan at level 12. Next we max net by 4, so that we can gank enemies. After maxed net we take +2 attributes, because we don't need level 4 poofs, and stats will help us to be more powerful. At level 15 we take talent on evasion. It gives us good survivability against physical damage, since it works on each clone. At level 20 I take additional damage to passive. It greatly enhances our damage thanks to its pure damage. And at level 25 I take an additional clone, because HP at this stage is useless. What about item build? At the beginning we take Tango, 2 Sockless, Iron Branch and Quilling Blade. Next we take power threads. As I said, these boots gives double stats to our clones. I mean, clones gets plus 20 agility instead of 10 from these boots. Next we take Dragon Lance. For his money he gives very good stats. Also it assembles from cheap stats, which is very pleasant. Next we take E-Blade. It gives plus 40 dexterity. With him our clones will inflict really big damage from hand. Also we can save any clone from physical damage by using E-Blade on him. After 20 minutes I always take Shot. In this patch he literally works like a blink, but for each clone. After E-Blade and Shot I always take Scuddy. It makes us unkillable thanks to plus 25 to all stats. Also it gives us good passive, which slows enemy. Next, if we play against counterpicks like Shaker or Wyvern, we take Hex. With him we can kill any target during disable. Also, if you play against heroes with burst damage, for example Sky Mage or Sven, we can take Heart of Tarask. In this patch it's pretty good. She makes unkillable our clones and main Meepo. Sometimes I even take it right away after E-Blade, if I play against Shaker or Wyvern, who can burst us with spells. What about neutral items? From first tier the best item is Peak Pearl. It gives us plus 6 to all stats. Meepo is a hero who really need more stats to dominate in game. Also you can take Ocean Heart or Possessed Mask. From second tier the best item is Pupil's Gift. It gives us plus 13 strength, which make Meepo more fat, or you can take Vambrace on stats. And from third tier the best item is Mindbreaker. It gives us free silence, so we can kill any hero with escapes more easily. What about gameplay? At start until level 4 we are just trying to last hit more creeps on lane to take level faster. After level 4 we quickly kill lane creeps from poofs and go farm nearest forest camps. With additional attributes we will do it quite quickly. Also don't forget to stack jungle camps. When you get power threads and your clone will be strong enough, you can send him to farm forest camps by using button shift. And main Meepo will farm meat to take all gold and experience from lane creeps. By the way, if you want to know how to control Meepo correctly, even if you never played Meepo before, you can watch my previous guide on Meepo. In it I talk in details about settings and microcontrol. I will leave a link on this video in description. Next, our goal is to farm level 11 and Ethereal Blade. With him we can kill Roshan pretty quickly. To do it, buy a smoke and go to Roshan with main Meepo, and then poof your clones in Rosh Pit. With E-Blade and big damage from hand, you will kill Roshan pretty quickly. Next, with Aegis, we can start playing more aggressively. We are going to push towers. At this stage, our clones will have about 200 damage from hand, so they will push pretty quickly. Next, I advise you to use smoke with team to initiate fight. In fight, I advise you to hold position if enemies have a lot of disables. Enter the fights only when enemies press them. For example, if you play against Wyvern or Shaker, wait for them to press their spells and only then go in fight. Next we go push tier 3 towers. If you do everything right, you can win games in 25 minutes really easily. What about counterpicks? If you play against heroes who can quickly burst you, for example Shaker or Wyvern, firstly I advise you to buy items that will make you more fat, such as Tarask or Scuddy. Against Wyvern, I advise you to keep the main Meepo away from clones in fight, so he can save the clone by using E-Blade on him. If you are playing against Sven, I advise you to buy Silver, that disables passives, and so Sven will not be able to quickly kill us with Splash. Also, against heroes who can quickly kill us from hand, for example Monkey or Troll, I advise you to buy Halberd, that will disarm enemies. Well, to summarize, new Meepo is pretty strong. Thanks to new trick, which gives double stats to clones, we can farm faster, kill Roshan early and push enemies. Just imagine, with this build, Meepo has about 200 damage from hand after buying Ethereal, which incredibly strong in early stage. I really advise you to play on this hero, and if you are just starting to play Meepo and want to better understand how to control units, I advise you to see my old guide on Meepo, where I am in detail talking how to start playing Meepo even for beginners. Well, I hope this video was useful for you. In comments you can write which hero you want to see in next guides. Also, if you want to support my channel, you can subscribe and like, I'll be very grateful. Thank you for watching, see you! And here I'm ending my video.